This is the dead hive. I believe a swarm moved in. Either that or these are scout bees that are just dying to live here. We'll see what happens. See what it looks like tomorrow. That's just amazing. No telling. Hope it is. Swarm moving in. How exciting is this? Those were scout bees and oh my goodness. Swarm moving in. Look and listen. Oh, how fabulous. I've only had this happen once before. I was just looking up at this hive, sitting quietly 5 minutes ago. And now a swarm is moving in. I am a lucky beekeeper. These are truly free bees when you have a box in your backyard that's empty and the bees decide to make it their home. This has cost me nothing in time, nothing in energy. They are just coming and I celebrate them. Hooray! All day there've been scout bees. I have some boxes stacked in my carport and there've been scout bees all over the boxes. There've been scout bees in my storage shed where bee equipment is. This is my storage shed and you can see there's still bees around the door. I left it slightly open because bees have been scouting it all day. They've been scouting my carport and now they have chosen this hive box. I am beyond thrilled. Look at this. What an event. When you look up in the sky, you can see them in the sky. I think, where are they coming from? Isn't that just a miracle? Where are they coming from? This happened once in my old neighborhood, and my neighbor came over and knocked at the door and he said, "Linda, you can't have bees in your front yard." And I walked out and this very same thing was going on, but it was almost over. And he was just horrified because he had 2 little girls that lived next door that were like 4 and 6. And I said, just give it 10 minutes and everything will be fine. And sure enough, in 10 minutes, everything was fine. Look at them all gathering there. And listen to them. I feel so grateful. Wow. It's so cool to watch them marching into the hive. I mean, they are flowing into the hive. Hundreds of bees. I think of millions of cats. You know that children's story? Millions and millions and millions of bees, but this is really hundreds of bees. But oh my goodness gracious. Thousands of bees, really. They are falling over themselves to get into this hive. It's full of drawn comb. A miracle of nature and a gift to me from the gods of nature. Woo. This hive box actually has 2 entrances because there's a rotten place at the back corner and they are going in there in the back as much as they are going in the front. The numbers in the air are getting smaller as the bees are clustering on the front of the hive and moving in. I wish I could ask them, where do you come from? Did you come from a tree? Did you come from another beekeeper's hive? Where did you come from? Usually beehives swarm between 10 and 2. This beehive has been hanging on a tree somewhere. There have been scouts at my house all afternoon. I saw a whole lot in the carport when I was leaving to go to another bee adventure. And there have been scouts on both of the empty hives in my backyard. And I was eating dinner on my deck and suddenly realized that the air was filled with bees and there was this huge loud noise, and oh my goodness, here it is. They're almost all in now, much less out and up, much less bees. When I came home from the bee adventure that I went on this afternoon, I immediately saw the scouts and put an extra box in this hive. That's just been an hour ago. I wonder if that was the tipping point. They're almost all in. One just landed on my head and decided that wasn't exactly the place she wanted to be in, so I guess she got up and flew on into the hive. She left. I could feel her leave. Oh my goodness gracious, I feel so lucky to see this whole process. Gracious me. So much calmer now. They're almost in. I hope they like their new home. I certainly welcome their arrival. Going to back up. Some of these last ones are grumpy about traveling or bothering me and circling my head with an intent that didn't make me happy. But now look, the sky's just about empty. 1 or 2 or 5 bees. And the whirlwind of bees is not there anymore. And they are almost all in their place in the hive. It's 6:30 in Atlanta. The birds are celebrating with me. Well, I know it got high votes because there were so many bees around today exploring hive boxes in my carport that are sitting there waiting to be painted. I thought, is a swarm going to move into the stack of boxes without a top or a bottom? But no, they were planning to move here. They were just doing an overview of the neighborhood, I guess. The move is almost done. They're almost all here, and they've almost all gone inside. And then it's just going to look like an ordinary beehive. Who knew that it moved in today? We'll be able to tell some tomorrow. They'll do some house cleaning. You can usually see at the front of a hive what they decided to pull out that belonged to the previous hive that was there. Look how many are interested in this back entrance. And now that's what it looks like. Just a calm little beehive. Some bees outside that are going to go in before nightfall. And they will all be relocated into this new house that they have. How exciting. Thank you for being with me for this.